This is about health and safety and the equipment we use in a care home, social care, hospital setting. We will explain each equipment, how it works. To open this struts, you can see that this is bigger than the Stand Aid Hoist. When a person sitting, we use the last one to lift them up. If the person is putting their arms inside like this, it is wrong. Belt, click it, take it, and then you can ask them to lift their arm. Most of the moving and handling accidents or injuries happens because Hello everyone, welcome back to Mobile Hoist Heart of Care YouTube channel. The next equipment is Stand Aid Hoist. Some people call standing hoist, stand hoist, but you know, everything same, Stand Aid Hoist, which aid to people to stand. This is again for the people who are weight bearing. If somebody not weight bearing, they cannot use this one. If the person can stand up with the help of this, yes, they can use this one. Not for the people who are not able to use their feet at all. They're not, you know, if it's somebody just to sit down and then, you know, they can't stand up, then we can't use this. But this is a great equipment and we will show you all that. This is a Oxford Journey 155 Stand Aid Hoist. This is relatively a new equipment which is really got lots of facilities as well. And there is a holder here, so when people stand up, when they put their feet there, they can hold here firmly, and then they will take them up and bring this to down. And also you can use this levers to close and to open as well. And also it has manual foot pedals, so you can use this open and close as well. You can use this remote as well. So before you using a Stand Aid Hoist and a machine, a battery operated machine hoist, always check the battery is fully charged. So we can show you this battery. This is the battery. You can actually take the battery from here. This is the battery, and then you put the battery back there, and this is the battery charging point as well. So you have to take the battery to a charging point, which we will show you later. And this is a fully charged battery. And then also you can see here when the handles are going up or down. And also you need to make sure the safe working load. This hoist can be used for maximum 155 kilograms. So you cannot take anyone on this more than 155 kilograms. And also please make sure there is a label showing when is the last roller test, which according to this one, 17th of November 2025. The next one is due 17th of May 2026, which means every 6 months this hoist has to be checked by a competent person. That is very important, and then you need to get the certificate for this. Then only you can use this equipment. So on the person's size, you can actually adjust these handles. So you need to pull this back, and then you can bring this to us. For the small person, you can see that, and the medium person or a large person like this. So now we adjust this back into a medium person. Most of the people are medium, but if you want to raise a person who is very large, so you can actually bring into a large setting. That's it. We're going to put this back into medium.
Right, if someone was to say like have a stroke or something like that, you'd press this button, which would then stop it, and then you can lift them down manually, and then if you turn it back the other way, and it takes the emergency stop off.
Hoisting, if something, an emergency thing happens, in the event of an emergency, like Kathy explained, the person getting unwell or they are getting a medical emergency, you think this has to be stopped, the task has to be stopped. There is an emergency push button, so if you push this inside, all the functionalities will stop. So you can see that if you press up or down, it won't move. That means that is static. So then you have to manually get the person down. So using this, that's it. So using this button, this actually pulling up, and then this one come down. Yeah. So if you push up,
and then you turn the emergency button.
Yeah, so once it is all completed, the person is safely landed, so you can bring this button back and then you can still use the machine. Yeah, it's a Stand Aid Hoist sling, so it called a sling to put on the person and to lift them with this machine. So this has different sizes, small, extra small, large, medium, extra large, different sizes. And also, how do you identify different sizes with the colors on the side? So if it is yellow, it is a medium. If it is red, it is a small color. If it is green, it will be large. So you just need to check on the label of the sling. So you can see on the sling there is a big label. There are lots of information about this sling on this label. There is a QR code to scan, and there is another code for scan to serial number, etc. Lots of information how to wash and how to dry, everything here. So we have to follow that, otherwise you will actually ruin the sling. So we will show you how to use this sling. We would like to use this equipment, and then we wanted to help you to stand up, and we can transfer you to another comfortable chair. You can go to the dining room for meals. Is that okay with you?
Yes.
Can we use this? Yes. Thank you. Just lean forward. Yeah. So make sure this Velcro is fit, yeah, for the person, and there is a tightening belt, and it is tight enough, and that's just leave this one. Yeah. The most important thing with the moving and handling equipment, especially with the hoist, motorized hoist, and any equipment, do not rush, because if you rush, it will cause injuries to the people you helping. So it is very important we use this appropriately. Bring this hoist. Please do not bring the hoist like this in like this. Just bring this out here, and then just inform the person again we are going to use the equipment. So is that okay with them? Yeah, is that okay with you? Thank you.
Can you lift your legs, please?
Yeah, and bring this one gently, very gently, safely. Always look the lower leg part, because the hoist is coming to here and the skin there, and which is very important to protect their skin there. And first thing is put the brake here, brake here. That's it. That's the safety of it. And then we come here. We're going to ask the person, can they just lean forward a little bit? Yeah. And then you decide which loop you're going to use, which color. So here we're going to use the blue, and then make sure it is clicked inside here and the lock is on. There is a lock here. Yeah. Okay, once the hoist sling is on, you make sure this sling loop is on safely. Make sure this is clicked in there, it is in. That is the first thing. Sometimes when you rushing, you don't think it is actually in. You have to make sure it's in. And then you asking the person to hold on these handles hold on these handles. Yeah, so that is what it is. You can see this is protection for the knees and the lower leg. So when they stand up, this will protect their knees and the lower leg. That is what it is aimed for. And then once they are ready to go up, so we're going to use this function to stand up the person, and then you can see that the sling is going to raise them up. And also they have weight bearing ability, they can stand up as well. So they are in a safe position to stand up and safe position to transfer them. So you okay? You safe, yeah? So you off the brake, bring them back and open this folders and bring the wheelchair safely and put the wheelchair brakes. Brake on, and then we're going to use this button again to sit them down. Yeah, so the task is not finished yet. The first thing is we have to undo this sling gently, do not rush, yeah, and leave that there. The second thing is you off the brake and move this back away from the person, close the legs, move this equipment away from the person because it's not around there, and then came back and then ask them they're okay, and then undo this and take the sling gently and move this, pull this off through that way. Thank you. Sit back, you sit again, use this thing, and now off the brake, and you can transfer the person where you want to.